Hi everyone, we're here today making a video that we've been wanting to make for at least a few months, and which we've been, a process which we've been optimizing just as long. This is the POP video, and it explains how we make pasta. POP stands for plain old pasta, and Zaina is going to be making it, as you can see here, and I'm going to be narrating. So what she's done here, we've got our titanium pot, and she's placed 250 grams of the smallest macaroni noodle we can find into the bottom. We don't like ones like spirals or penne because they take up too much room and require more water. And then she's added the water on top of it. We add it before the water is boiling. That's kind of a change from when you're at home. The next thing she's doing, that's the stove in the foreground. And she's pouring that purple liquid in, which is denatured alcohol. Here they call it methylated spirits. So I can actually smell that now. It's kind of wafting this way. And what she's going to do, she's got the pot ready with the water and the pasta. She's putting the windscreen around it because we're on a beach and it's a little windy here. The windscreen is some tin foil. It's kind of the weakest unit part of the process. And you can't see, but she's using a miniature Bic lighter to save weight, and she's lighting up, with any luck, the stove. And once she's got that going, we're gonna let that come to a boil, and then we'll take it off and we'll resume the video then. Okay, we are entering stage 2 of the process here. The pot is now has come to a boil. So Zaina's going to remove the windscreen. She closes the vents on the bottom of our stove so that it goes a little lower. Uses our titanium spoon to cover up the hole in the top. And then she blows it out. And the reason we're doing that, our goals here are to save as much fuel as possible so we don't have to carry as much, and to use as little water as possible so we don't have to carry as much. So by blowing it out, we're able to save the fuel. And so what she's doing now, she's covering up the pot with the hat. The hat's going to get nice and warm. It's the closest thing we have to warm laundry. And we're going to let that sit for about 5 more minutes until the pasta is cooked. And we'll resume then. Okay, we're still waiting for that pasta to cook, but now that we've been here for about a minute, the stove has cooled down a little bit. And there's a little bit of remaining fuel in there, and Zaina's gonna pour it back out one of the holes and back into our fuel container, and we will use that tomorrow. And she's going to then light whatever is remaining on the stove with any luck, and just let that burn off. And next segment, our pasta should be done cooking. Okay, so it's been a few more minutes. We're gonna take the hat off of the pasta, and Zaina's probably gonna put that on her head because it's nice and warm. And what we need to do here is drain the pasta. And we've got a couple of Gatorade bottles here. And what we'd like to do is we take the water, we drain it into the Gatorade bottle, and that serves 2 purposes. First, we get to save the water, and it's a nice little hot bottle that we can put in our sleeping bag. And second, once we're done eating, we can use that same hot water to wash the dish, which is a heck of a lot better than using water that we had to carry, or than using cold water for that matter. So that's all ready to go. It's really nice and warm.
Also, when we're low on water, we carry this out the next day and we drink it.
Yeah, so sometimes we drink it, but it's disgusting. It's mostly a desert thing that you might do that. So Zaina's gonna hold on to that. And the only step left is to take a look at the product. Looks like it's ready to go. And we're gonna have some dinner. That is how you make POP.